What if I told you that choosing the wrong vehicle for travel could completely ruin your dream road trip? Imagine saving money for years, planning routes, watching travel videos, and finally buying a vehicle only to realize it is too big to park, too small to live in, or too expensive to maintain. Every year, thousands of travelers regret one single decision: campervan or motorhome. Today, I will help you avoid that mistake, because by the end of this video, you will clearly know which option is right for you. So don't blink, because this decision could change how you travel forever. Hello friends, welcome to my 5-star motorhome channel. If you love travel, freedom, and smart vehicle living, you are in the right place. Today's video is for dreamers, planners, first-time buyers, and even experienced travelers who are still confused about one big question: should you choose a campervan or a motorhome? Especially if you plan to travel in the USA or the UK. At first glance, campervans and motorhomes look very similar. Both promise freedom, both promise adventure, and both promise a life without hotel bookings. Social media makes them look perfect, easy, and luxurious. But here is the truth no one tells you. Campervans and motorhomes are built for very different types of people. Choosing the wrong one does not just cost money. It costs comfort, peace of mind, and sometimes the entire travel experience. A campervan is usually a converted van. Popular examples include the Ford Transit, Mercedes Sprinter, and Volkswagen Transporter. Inside a campervan, space is limited but smartly designed. You usually get a compact bed that may fold into a seating area, a small kitchenette, basic storage cabinets, and sometimes a portable toilet. In most campervans, the bathroom setup is very minimal or completely absent. The overall feeling of a campervan is cozy, simple, and mobile. It is not luxury living. It is freedom on wheels. Campervans are designed for people who value movement, flexibility, and simplicity over space. A motorhome, on the other hand, is a purpose-built travel home. It is larger, heavier, and packed with features. Inside a motorhome, you often find a separate bedroom, a full bathroom with a shower, a proper kitchen, a dining area, large water tanks, and heating and cooling systems. Living inside a motorhome feels more like living in a small apartment. It is comfortable, spacious, stable, and ideal for people who want home-like comfort while traveling, driving. Experience is one of the biggest differences between these two options. A campervan drives very much like a normal car or large van. It is easy to handle, easy to park, and fits well on city streets. This makes campervans perfect for beginners and low-stress travel. A motorhome feels more like driving a truck. Parking can be difficult, city driving can be stressful, and fuel consumption is higher. Motorhomes require confidence, planning, and experience behind the wheel. Cost is another area where the difference becomes very clear. Campervans usually have a lower purchase price, better fuel efficiency, cheaper maintenance, lower insurance costs, and easier resale value. Motorhomes have a higher upfront cost, expensive repairs, higher fuel usage, and often storage fees when not in use. If you are on a budget or just starting out, this factor alone can decide everything. Living space also comes with expectations versus reality. Living in a campervan means you must stay organized. Privacy is limited, and almost everything has multiple uses. This setup works best for solo travelers or couples. Motorhome living offers more space to breathe, separate areas for sleeping and eating, and much better comfort for families or long-term stays. However, there is a hidden truth: more space means more responsibility. Cleaning takes longer. Parking becomes harder, fuel costs increase, and trip planning becomes more complex. Where you plan to travel matters a lot, especially when comparing the USA and the UK. If you love mountains, cities, coastal roads, and wild camping. A campervan is usually the better choice. If you prefer campgrounds, long stays, full hookups, and family trips, a motorhome makes more sense. In the United States, wide roads and long highways make both options possible. Campervans are extremely popular because they are fuel efficient, easy to drive, and perfect for national parks and long road trips. They also allow more flexibility for stealth camping. Motorhomes are also common in the USA, especially for families and retirees, but they require proper campgrounds, higher fuel budgets, and careful route planning. In the United Kingdom, the situation is very different. Narrow roads, small villages, tight parking spaces, and older infrastructure make campervans a more practical option. Campervans are easier to manage in cities like London, Edinburgh, and small countryside roads. Motorhomes still work well in the UK, especially on motorways and organized campsites, but city driving and parking can be challenging. Stealth camping is another major difference. Campervans blend in easily, while motorhomes stand out. With a campervan, you can park quietly, sleep unnoticed, and travel more freely. With a motorhome, you usually need planning, designated spots, and paid campgrounds. This alone can completely change your travel style. Maintenance and stress levels also vary. Bigger vehicles usually mean bigger problems. Motorhomes have plumbing issues, electrical systems, water tanks, and more components that can fail. Campervans are mechanically simpler, easier to fix, and generally cause less stress. This brings us to an important question. Do you want to spend your time traveling or managing a vehicle? A campervan is the right choice if you travel solo or as a couple. Love flexibility, enjoy minimalism, want lower costs, and are new to van life. A motorhome is the better choice if you travel with family, want comfort, stay in one place for longer periods, need more space, and prefer luxury. One of the biggest mistakes people make is buying based on looks, social media trends, or YouTube thumbnails. Instead, the smart decision should be based on your travel style, budget, and experience level. Do not buy someone else's dream. Build your own. Now imagine this real-life scenario. You are driving through a narrow mountain road. The sun is setting and a perfect spot appears. If you are in a campervan, you stop, sleep, and wake up to magic. If you are in a motorhome, you keep driving, hoping to find a campground. That is the difference. In the end, there is no universal winner. There is only the right choice for you. Campervans represent freedom, simplicity, and mobility. Motorhomes represent comfort, space, and stability. If this video helped you even a little, then you are already one step closer to smarter travel. Tell me in the comments campervan or motorhome and why. If you love realistic travel content, smart buying guides, and honest opinions, subscribe to my 5-star motorhome channel because the journey has just begun.